Do you like growing in pots and containers? Well, stick around. I have not one, not two, not three, but 4 cool projects for you. For the first project, all you need is some planter troughs and a ready-made stair kit, or you can build your own stairs, of course. Cut your treads down to a size that'll suit your pots or troughs. I want to paint my 2-step set the same colour as my self-watering troughs, so I had my local hardware store do a colour match for me, and I painted the pieces before assembly. Once your paint's dry, it's simply a matter of screwing it all together, and you can add some construction adhesive to the joints if you want to make the whole assembly a little bit stronger. Once you're done, touch up the paint to conceal the screws and any scuffed spots. The cutouts at the top of the stringers allow the steps to rest on any surface of the right height. Or you can do what I'm doing and add some legs to the back, and that way your whole kit will be freestanding. Then decide on a location for your new steps. Remember, this is quite portable, so you can always change spots. I potted up my troughs with some stripy Society garlic and some dwarf Nandina. Too simple, a cool green stairway. And next, old boots never die, they just get reused. I'm going to repurpose my trusty old work boots, but they need a bit of a touch-up first. Quick scrub and clean, and then drill some drainage holes. Just make sure you don't drill through the leather uppers. Then mask off the areas you want to preserve the colour of before a coat of spray paint. You may need to use a sealant undercoat first. I'm going for a different colour for each boot. Now once the paint's dry, pack with potting mix, plant and done. Some tough as boots succulents in my tough old boots. How about your own flower tower, an instant vertical garden? All you need is a selection of pots that all fit inside each other to create a tower effect while still leaving space for potting mix. Each layer uses a pot upside down and therefore hidden to give the next pot its height. To keep each level nice and stable, you'll find it's best to glue them together with an exterior grade construction adhesive. Into the pots they go, adding potting mix to make it stable as you put it all together. For a larger tower, you'll find it smarter to assemble it in the place you want it to live because they can get a bit awkward to move. Once all the mix is in, plant out, water, and that's it. I've used a mix of flowers in this one, but you could just as easily plant it out with herbs. How about something a bit more designer style and quirky? Some floating coffee mug planters, perhaps? You'll need a mounting board for your cups or mugs. I've made mine a little bit taller and long enough to show the 3 mugs off. Here's the easy way to measure up even spacings for them. Find the centre of your board and mark with a pencil. Now for the other 2. To get your spacings perfect, just find the middle of either side of the centre line. This way your cups will be positioned at exactly 1/3 spacings along the backing board. Hold your cup in place and check the spot before marking for the fixing point. Transfer that height to your other lines for your other cups. Then pre-drill for the cup screws. Just make sure you don't over-drill. Now's the best time to pre-drill and countersink for your backboard mounting screws too. To drill holes in your cups, you'll need some diamond tip core bits suitable for glass or tile. Make sure your drill is not on a hammer setting and is only running reasonably slowly. With your cup on a soft but stable surface, start on a slight angle to get a bite, then straighten up once cutting. These bits need to be kept wet when drilling. Dip the tip of the bit in water about every 20 seconds. To mount my cups, I'm using exterior grade button head screws with a rubber dome washer and a galvanised washer underneath. Maybe a bit tricky to get in there with the screw, but a bent shaft screwdriver or a small socket with a screw bit fitting will do the job. And you might notice I've painted my backboard. I used a gloss grey to make my colourful cups really pop. So once they're mounted, pot up and position. Because the cups are actually movable, you could hang it on an angle or even up and down and make it partially self-watering. So there you have it, 4 simple, fun and funky potted projects.